I'm great. I almost hit a bunch of people in cars on the way in.
You did.
I didn't.
Were you in a car?
I drive a Mustang. Yes.
Oh, look at you.
Oh yeah.
Just going like,
around.
no, I'm in a muscle car.
Uh-huh.
If you hit me, you're getting hit.
Exactly. Yeah. I pulled up the parking garage. The guy was like, "Ooh, speed demon." I'm like, "Goddamn right."
What kind of Mustang is it?
2020 two-door coupe Mustang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tearing through the city in a Mustang.
4.5 cylinder, but it's EcoBoost, so I smoke everyone at the lights.
Yeah, you know what? Because you're somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
what
why.
I say
because
to
you're
myself.
somebody.
Yeah. Thank you.
There.
You're like Tracy Morgan.
Yeah. I am the white female Tracy Morgan. Yeah.
So, now let me ask you with that, because I had a Mustang many years ago. It was like my first cool car that I owned, and it was rear-wheel drive, which I hated. Is yours rear-wheel drive?
Good in the snow, though.
No, mine's front wheel. Mine's front wheel.
Much better.
But it's awful in the snow. It's one of the worst cars in the snow. I almost plowed into a couple giant trucks. There's a snowstorm. I got caught in my nephew, and whew,
it sucks.
Screaming, sliding down the highway.
Yeah, it's terrible. That's why I got rid of it.
It's fun in the summer, though.
It's the best. It's the best.
Yeah.
What year was your car, Jim? 60s?
This was probably in the. It was one of my first. I told my parents had to co-sign it for me. Nice. I remember I said I'll be headlining in a few years, so I was probably 1990 or 91.
Oh wow, nice.
I got one, and it was a 5-year payment plan.
Wow,
$2 something a month.
That ain't bad.
Worth it.
Back then it was a lot. I was like, I'll never make this.
Yeah.
You light a fire under your ass. You sign up for the thing before you could pay for it, and then you figure it out.
Yeah, I remember we tried to get the guy down a little bit more. We're like, all right, well, we're gonna walk away. Yeah. And then he let us walk away.
He's like, all right, see ya.
Then we came back crawling.
The art of negotiation with Jim.
I was bad. He knew I wanted it.
I've heard that's like a thing that I've recently heard, like a couple, maybe just one successful person say, like, spend now, make later.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, except I want to hear from the broke guy who had that strategy. And it's like, no, don't do it. Save everything.
Yeah. I got a fire under my ass. I signed an apartment that the rent is way too much. So I'm like, I got to figure that out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? When you achieve some element of success, you stop dreaming. You got to keep dreaming. You got to keep doing it. So I'm
That's
like, I'm going to.
That's a good call, right? Because obviously Guys We Fucked was the first big, super successful thing, but it's like, how do you make it so that that's not just the thing for you, right?
Right.
And you're like, well, this is going to be my lifestyle now. This isn't a good year.
Exactly.
We're going to maintain.
I'm going to go in over my head over my wardrobe, my car, my house, and then everything else will follow.
Because you have to work to pay for it. You have to. You want to have something to work for.
Yeah.
Because then you're like not just running in circles. You're like, I need to get my fucking mortgage paid.
Plus, maybe word will get out. She drives a Mustang. We got to pay this lady, right?
Hopefully that's how it goes. Or it's like she doesn't need money. She drives a Mustang.
Right. She'll do. Yeah.
Which a Mustang, not a very expensive car. Yeah.
Do you live in the city?
I live in Greenpoint, right across the water, on the water.
Where do you get gas?
I get gas. Where do I get gas?
You got to get out of the city, right?
No, I get it in Brooklyn. It's like $5 a gallon. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I hate in Jersey. I got gas in Jersey not that long ago, and you had to. I hate that they pump it for you.
I love it. I literally
I'll
sit in an hour of traffic just to snap my fingers out the window and point at my fucking gas tank.
That's when you start talking like one of the guys from Squid Game. Oh, pump my gas.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, my hands won't get all smelly. Yeah, I love that they pump it.
Oh, I hate it. I love pumping my own gas.
Yeah. Do you know how to fix your car and do things?
I do. I could change the brakes on it, change the oil,
and the tires.
I changed. Yeah,
I can't do that.
Can you imagine if she could change the brakes but not the tire?
Yeah, that would be odd. No, I've changed tires on the side of highways before.
Do you have brothers?
I do. I have a brother and a dad.
Okay, so they were both
76 Trans Am and a 68 Camaro. That's where I grew up. Yeah.
So, have you always been a car person, or is that a hobby that you?
I've always been, because their influence. But I'm like sexually attracted to cars. Like, I don't want to fuck them, but I'm aroused by them. Does that make sense?
But if they had a penis, you would.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess. Or I want it to fuck me. Maybe?
Sure.
I don't know what the power dynamic with that would be.
Sure.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah.
We figure it out.
You'd work it out.
Yeah. Just strap on for your Mustang. Yeah.
You just get a satisfaction out of it.
The
whole culture.
Yeah, when I pass by a car, like a Corvette or something, I'm like, oh, like it does something to my body. I'm like, wow, that was taught to me. I mean, that's
What do you think of Mark Norman's car? We've been
BMW,
with him every step of the way. He got like an old BMW on eBay.
Yeah,
I think.
Oh, an old one.
Yeah,
and
like has been fixing it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, and he
wears a lot of hats.
He drives it around the city. Well, I don't know if he's been fixing it up. He's been having it fixed.
The garage.
Yeah.
I was going to say, wow, Mark, I got way more respect for you. Not that I don't have respect for you, but...
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I don't know if the Zinger's vanity license plate is legitimate, but that is the...
that's a dope BMW.
That's the whip.
That's one where you drive and you're not... Because the douchiest people drive BMWs.
Yeah.
The worst drivers. Every time a driver almost like knocks me off the road, it's a BMW.
See, there it is. It's
That's
like a really
gorgeous.
old school.
All right, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Good for
BMW.
him. That's
I
like a
wouldn't
Canadian
trust that.
cars
It
car.
breaks down. It stops driving. It's a fucking lemon. He's out of his mind.
Well, you've had trouble even with modern technology.
Yes, I have. I've had very bad luck. I lease an E6, an X6,
okay.
BMW. I like a gentleman's car, a new car smell, little beep, wave out the friendly wave. I like a nice conservative car.
Yeah.
What was your car issue when it wouldn't start? Or no, it was going only 20 miles an hour. Or
Oh, it was one of those things
20.
where, it was. I thought I called in, I brought it in, and then it turns out my hand had bumped the thing and put it into manual.
That's like you going.
Basically, it was a humiliating mistake.
Yeah.
But I love it. Yeah.
You're not a car guy.
No, I never. I leased a Mercedes for a while. I would just lease, but you know what? It was fucking shit. It broke down a few times.
Oh, that sucks.
Brand new. It was very frustrating.
Damn.
Very,
What car
very
do you
frustrating.
drive, Sam?
I drive Jeep Wranglers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was either going to say that or Subaru.
My wife has a Subaru.
Yes! Okay.
Yeah, it's a Wrangler and a Subaru in the Roberts household. That's exactly
You're
what
right.
it is. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Couple
knew
of
it.
car seats in each one.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
we're white picket fencing over
Uh-huh.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wrangler is Daddy's cool guy car.
You got
know?
a house in the woods you go to?
What's it? No. I mean, I would. I mean, but we're basically in the woods. We're in Westchester. So,
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
we're
Nice.
living that outside of the city life.
Yeah. How do you like that?
It's the best.
Okay.
It's the
I'm debating.
best.
Do you want to put a car seat in your car?
No, I got a 2-door.
Okay.
I don't need kids right now car.
Yeah.
Like just me car.
Yeah, good for you.
I had a 2-door Jeep when our first was born, and there was a while where there was like a car seat in the back, and like I'm like taking this infant and trying to pull him up
Shove
to the
him.
front seat between the two,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, it's time for a 4-door.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
stop
yeah.
kidding ourselves here.
Right,
yeah.
right. You got to welcome your child into your life.
Yeah, and say like, no, I'm not. You're not an inconvenience
Right.
on my life.
I
I'm ready
wanted
to. Yeah,
Happy you're here.
I'm happy you're here. Here's a door to get in the car.
We have a question for you too, as a woman. I
Yeah.
want to ask you this. We have our intern Soraya. Is
Hi, Soraya.
And now, can you explain what's been going on? Because I want to get her opinion on this.
Oh yes, so we have a suitcase here with where we put all of the stuff for the show, and we have to bring it from downstairs to upstairs and upstairs to downstairs. And the debate is over: should I carry it?
Well,
No.
so I'll tell you what happened. Travis caught
Yeah.
Mike Montone, who's a big muscle man.
I see.
Mike's the one who bought the suitcase. We used to have it's our show stuff, and we put it in a bin.
Yeah.
And we walk it upstairs one flight to the office because we can't leave it here because other people use the studio. One day, on his own choice, Mike decided that he was going to replace the bin with a giant, you must check it at baggage suitcase. Not a carry-on, but
Not a carry-on.
huge suitcase that he was then going to trundle through SiriusXM every day and then pick up and carry up the stairs.
Yeah.
Travis sent me a distressed text yesterday because he found out that Mike was making Soraya carry the suitcase and carry it up the stairs instead of Mike doing it himself.
Right.
Now, Soraya says that she is a fit woman. She can handle herself.
Then-
Mike argues that former interns would have been asked to do it who were male. Mike's argument is that men first, He-Man woman haters. And Mike and Troy and Travis's argument is that Mike is a big muscle man and should be a gentleman.
It should first be pointed out that this suitcase has wheels, so the carrying only occurs
In the steps.
up and down the stairs.
At the hardest point that it would be to carry
Right.
something.
However, that's a lightweight suitcase. I fucks with those suitcases. I get that. That's a very lightweight
It's
one.
incredibly convenient.
How much shit do you carry in it?
I mean, I don't do any.
enough.
I'm
Also,
I'm host.
the bottom line is she said she could carry it. Done. End of discussion.
However,
she said yes.
is she under pressure because of the power dynamic?
Yeah.
She's a woman. She's under pressure over fucking everything, but
Yeah.
she chooses to ignore that or to power through that.
Good for you, Soraya.
Is it Soraya or Soraya?
Soraya.
Soraya.
By the way,
Because
we've
people have been
tried-
saying it wrong.
We've all
And
wanted
I-
to ask
I'll ask.
Soraya.
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 I've been telling you guys that for months.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
Shut up.
You just calling her Soraya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You have not, you femme.
Yeah, you just been pointing at her saying the
Yeah,
girl.
cuck.
So you're saying she said she can carry it, she can carry it.
Absolutely. I also think you fucked up though, because the suitcase you should have got was the one that the little kids have in the airport, where it's a carry-on and you could sit on it like a bike. But that's another
That way you
detail.
could ride it down the hall.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly, and have
Yeah.
fun. But
That would have
yeah.
been the move.
I might replace.
Yeah. I'm just-
Yeah.
I didn't know those existed, but
Now
now
you
they
know.
do.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so it looks like you're stuck carrying the suitcase. You okay with it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. There it is. That sounds
There you
enthusiastic.
see,
it sounds
listen to women.
enthusiastic.
You don't gotta believe them, but listen to them.
At least let them talk.
At least listen.
Yeah. She can do it.
Yeah, I squat 175. I'm fucking.
Hey.
When somebody says I'll get it, I'm like, no, I'll get it. So
Do you do a lot of weightlifting?
I do.
You
a
do,
lot of
that's-
anxiety.
Really?
Is
I
it-
get it out on the squat rack.
Yeah.
Does it help?
Oh yeah, I exhaust myself. Yeah,
Every day? Every 4 days a
every
week?
day.
Wow.
Every day I got a lot of sadness.
You do weight training every day?
Yeah, I do.
Look at you.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I have to. There's a lot of energy. Like
Yeah.
you gotta unprocessed trauma, man.
Yes.
What are you doing? Yeah, besides that, what are you doing to get rid of the sadness?
Working out a lot, smoking a lot of weed, driving fast in my car really helps at night. Masturbating a lot.
Does
Yeah.
that help?
Yeah, and then you get sad after, and you're like, why'd I do that?
Yeah, because after I come, I'm always like, fuck, I'm hungry. And it's one
Oh,
other,
yeah.
one
and then
more
you
thing.
Eat. And then you come, and then you eat.
Yeah.
There you go. I've been night eating. Just this weird thing that I get up in the middle of the night, and I don't know that I do this until I wake up in the morning, but my cabinets are all wide open. There is an array of food all over. Apparently, I feast like every other night.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I like
in
sleepy.
your, so you don't know you don't wake up in the morning and go, that was a great snack I had in the middle of the night.
Not at all. I wake up and I look at my kitchen, and I'm like, God damn it.
Wow.
You're pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
That's got to be some serious
I did
trauma.
not get the love I needed.
No, no.
Yeah, I
No.
needed a hug, not a fucking engine block.
Exactly.
Your body's not even conscious, and it's like, I just need satiation. I just need satisfaction.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild.
Wow. Have you told the therapist about this?
I have. She doesn't know because I don't take like sleeping medication because I put it on my
Okay.
Instagram stories. If you go on my Instagram, there's like a story reel highlight that just says sleep eating, and it's just all this shit. I now I'll buy I'll go to the store. I'll buy like $35 balsamic vinegar, which is like fucking expensive, and I'll spoon feed it to myself in the middle of the night and not
You're
know
eating
it.
dressing?
Just vinegar?
Yeah, a balsamic vinegar. It's really good. I'll put it, but I'll wake up to all these spoons. Like I get up multiple times.
That's scary, dude.
I know. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna lift weights and see what
A
happens.
spoonful of vinegar.
I don't know what else to do. Well, balsamic vinegar.
I know, but I like it as a dressing, but I can't.
It's really good.
Yeah, but you wouldn't eat it like a soup.
No, like a kind of treat.
I would.
Yeah.
While
You
I'm-
do? While you
yeah, while I'm
sleep?
sleeping. Yeah.
Wow. And so I guess the hope is that maybe like,
There we go. Yep.
wow.
That's the balsamic vinegar. $35.
I guess the hope is that you do weight training every day so that you're so exhausted that you just pass
Yes.
out.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
Exactly.
it takes
honestly.
a lot out of you.
Yes. Yes. It does.
Wow.
Or that you do weight train all day so it can make up for the binge eating at night, so it doesn't
It's a
affect
little bit
you.
of both. And then I rollerblade like 5 miles a day. Like it's wild. I have too much energy.
You rollerblade 5 miles a day and go weight training?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just this is a lately thing. This is like the past couple weeks I've been doing both.
You're a good sleeper?
Yeah, I am. Except for when I
mean,
wake up and
not that
binge
good.
eat.
Yeah, you're eating balsamic vinegar in your sleep. That sounds like a very
Yeah,
bad
those
sleeper.
vitamin
actually.
gummies. That gave me diarrhea.
Did it?
Just munching on vitamin gummies in the middle of the night.
You're eating vitamin gummies
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're just like gummy bears.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't-
and cookies?
Yep.
Oh,
One
God.
time my friend brought me Girl Scout cookies. I was like, oh. And I hid it, and I found it in my sleep.
Do you get,
Wow.
you found it?
I found it where I hid it from myself. Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't know what's going on with me.
Do you get bummed out?
Scratch off tickets?
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you scratch off?
Well, that I do when I'm awake.
Oh.
So I don't know why they were there. But
Did you get bummed out that, do you get bummed out when you like look and see like, oh, I ate that whole snack and I didn't get to enjoy any of it because I was asleep?
Not really. I'm
Okay.
just like, I'm just still perplexed by it. That's Kevin, my dog.
Oh, your dog must be like the house of horrors that
Yeah,
I live in.
For sure.
Like-
Actually, I don't have like a nanny cam, but I have like a pet collar cam. I want to put on him in the middle of the night and see what he
What he sees?
Yeah, see what he sees.
You got to put like a baby cam or something in the kitchen so
Yeah.
you can get video
Me
of
too.
you.
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. I don't want to
scary.
see it. I don't want to
Yeah.
see it. Like that's like a horror movie.
That'd be
Watching
fun to
yourself
post it, though.
Unconsciously eat. Ugh.
It's very paranormal activity.
It is. It is. I wake up a little freaked out because I'm
Yeah.
like, I did eat these. My stomach hurts.
Have you ever thought about like padlocks or anything on the fridge or the cabinets?
That's what Marlon Brando used to do. He used
Really?
to chain his refrigerator. He had ice cream, whatever, and he broke it with an axe.
Holy
He was
shit!
so great.
Wow.
He was so great,
Of course
Brando.
he did. Brando
Why
would
wouldn't he?
rule.
Yeah, I'm not
Brando
learning my
versus
lines,
Brando.
and I'm eating whatever I want. Good for him. Best.
I'm sabotaging my own way.
How do you not love that?
Yeah, it's
Like an
amazing.
axe to the fridge lock.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
have handles on my cabinets. I can't lock anything. I can't. There's nothing to lock.
Is there an alarm or something that you could put on the doors that would wake you up and go, oh,
I guess there is. Yeah, I could
But
put
you're
like
not supposed to wake up sleepwalkers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what they say.
Oh, why? What does it do?
I don't know.
I think it like
Nobody knows. We just say you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, that is a thing. It's like
just
an old
very
wives' tale.
disorienting, right?
What's the worst case? You're disoriented. That's not bad. I'll take that. I'd rather wake up and not stuff my face.
Right.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, but if you murder your dog by mistake,
I
and you're
don't
like,
think I would do that.
shit.
Yeah, that would be a real bummer. I'd rather eat, but I don't know.
Because like
I'm
in your fully conscious state, you would never murder your own dog.
Never.
But you also wouldn't eat balsamic vinegar.
One time I woke up.
Spoon.
One time I woke up and my toaster was on my balcony, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
You can't go out to your balcony. What floor do you live on?
26.
No, don't
Yeah.
go out to your balcony while
You
you're
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
toast on the balcony?
I don't know. It was unplugged, but I woke up and I was like, "Why is my toaster on the balcony?"
Maybe
I
you
took
were
it out of the
thinking of
drawer.
throwing it off the balcony. You should be very careful of that.
I should.
You
I
can't
agree.
throw your toaster off the 26th floor.
What if you do shit in your sleep? Like, are you criminally liable? Like, I guess.
I think
if
so.
you weren't, every criminal would use it.
Oh,
What,
true.
what
Your Honor,
happened?
I
I
was
fell
asleep.
asleep. Next
I was
thing you know. Yeah.
Your Honor,
I have a long documented history of doing shit in my sleep.
check
Yeah.
my Instagram stories.
Look at this episode. Listen to this episode of Jim and Sam where I talk about it.
Your Honor, who would eat balsamic vinegar out of a spoon conscious?
This whole thing could just be her setting up a crime. Like
That's
she's gonna
true.
fucking murder somebody, and she's like, "I'm trying
That's
to
a
a
good
little
idea.
precedent."
And then guess what? Then she's got the next big podcast when she does the true crime series.
Uh-oh.
Sleepwalking killer Scott Falater. He's a falater.
I hope that's
Falater.
The falater. Still racked with guilt over murdering wife.
Yeah, they spelled joy wrong.
Right. It was a murder.
He's been told many times how he murdered his wife.
He's
He's
Is
heard
he
the
in jail?
gruesome details. He was convicted of first-degree murder, sentenced
stabbed her.
in 2000 to life in prison, but to this day maintains that he doesn't remember.
Put the body.
And he feels terribly guilty. Yeah.
I would too. I feel guilty over what I eat. I can't imagine murdering my wife.
Yeah,
I feel terrible.
that would suck.
What happens? Like you're having a bad dream or something, or
Well, I mean, yeah, imagine how...
I sleep wild. Like sometimes the dreams I have, I'm like, is this if somebody's sleeping in my bed, I'm like, and they'll hear me like tough, like ruffling around, they'll wake me up and I'll be like, is this a dream or is this real life? Like it takes me a good half hour to realize I'm asleep and I was dreaming.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
Do you remember your dreams generally?
They've been making it through lately.
You are
going
working
through it.
double time to just be unconscious. Just
yeah.
please. You're going to end up like Michael Jackson on Propofol, just like, whatever keeps me off the balcony.
Right, right, with my babies. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He was on the balcony.
Yeah. Dangling his babies. Wide awake, though.
yeah, he did do that, right?
Wide awake.
Yeah.
Wasn't that little blanket?
Little
Yeah,
blanket.
Yeah.
the
Dangling
ba-
off.
Yeah.
My God, you're
Fucking blanket.
rollerblading 5 miles a day.
Yeah.
Jerking off. Weight training.
I'm a man.
Doing everything.
Driving a
my
Mustang.
Driving a Mustang.
Changing
I'm
tires.
the man I've always wanted to marry.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a life you've got, though. When
Good
you're
for me.
when you're conscious, you got an amazing life.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But you're sad.
I'm so sad.
Terrible.
I'm so sad.
You got success in your industry.
I know. I'm so sad, man. You should have seen me crying yesterday.
Is it
you
hard for
cry
you to
yesterday?
enjoy success? Are you, like I have a hard time with it too. Do you have a hard time like enjoying it?
I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot because the fucked fans are very loving and very like
Right.
like my whole thing was I grew up with parents who didn't like I wasn't a fuck like they didn't see or hear me. I wasn't like they didn't acknowledge me really. Like they tried, but they didn't do, they were headed up their own ass like a lot of parents. But it affected me. And yeah, so I like the fandom. I like I feel
Sure.
loved. I feel and it feels genuinely even Corinne will call people out for being like fake pieces of shit. I'm like, I'll take it. Give me the fake love too. I don't care.
Is it nice things you're saying?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Then I'll believe that you mean them genuinely.
And
It's
hey,
fine.
it's also because you weren't heard. That's why you're a good talker. Like you overcompensate and
Hell yeah.
become good at this. So maybe if they were really great and hugged you all the time,
I
you'd have
agree.
some shit menial job.
I agree. I have a huge sense of empathy because I've had to talk my parents off ledges.
You have.
Well, my mom, yeah.
Oh,
Good,
was
good.
she nutty?
Yeah.
It's always
yeah,
healthy when-
bipolar.
She alive?
She is. Yeah, they're both alive. Yeah.
Always really healthy when kids have to take care of their parents.
Oh boy, it's called familial incest.
Is that what it's called?
When the child has to take on the parent role.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That happens
yeah.
a lot. It's
Does.
awful. It's terrible for a person.
It does. Yeah. It's really wild. And then I found out that long ago that I'm a sperm donor baby. So it's just like a mind fuckery. Of
So wait,
stuff.
you didn't. There's a great documentary, by the way, of a guy who was putting his own sperm in all of his patients.
saw
In
the
Netflix,
thumbnail.
yeah.
Yeah, but then they said he did it to like make more white people.
Oh
he's a
no!
bad
Is that
guy.
why he did it?
Yeah, but well, hold on. No.
So does that mean everybody that took his sperm without even knowing it is accidentally racist?
By injection, yeah.
Yeah.
Accidentally racist? Sorry, you accidentally racist
You're
baby.
gonna get canceled.
So your dad is not your biological dad.
Correct.
Was he unable to? He just couldn't.
He had testicular cancer, so he couldn't.
Okay.
So I imagine that's why. Because I
Sure.
knew he had cancer and stuff. I just didn't know that he wasn't my biological dad.
So what'd you find out about your biological father? For health reasons, you should know.
Exactly, and that's what I'm finally. It was 3 years ago that I found out, and I'm finally like, I've been right in the wrong. It's like, oh, this will be interesting. We'll find out a little bit about our background because we didn't know.
Your mom was adopted. Your dad's a sperm donor. You have no clue
No idea
what your roots are.
Yeah, no idea.
You don't know
Wow.
where
I'm
you're
an
going
alien.
because you don't know where you came from. Back to you.
Exactly.
Jim.
Beautiful.
What? So what are you doing to find out? The 23. Oh,
I did
23andMe,
23andMe, and then these people started messaging me saying they were my half sister, and I was like, "What?" And then this one woman messaged me, "Go, oh, you're a sperm donor baby too?" And I was like, "No, that's weird." And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was some misunderstanding. So I actually have a video of me calling my mom, asking her if my dad was my biological father, and she was, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "It's my dad."
What do you mean?
I didn't hear you.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dinner's tonight.
And
I'll
then
see you
she
later.
didn't even say no. She said, "Well," I'm like, "Oh, that's a yeah."
Does it change how you see your dad?
No, not at all. But it changes how I see myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Like, your dad's still your dad. Your dad still raised you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
also just genetically,
just genetically, I'm not.
who are you?
My brother always told. I have an older brother who's 8 years older than me. He always said I was the mailman's baby. Always, since I was a kid, because I don't look like anybody
Maybe
in my family.
he knew.
He didn't know, because when I told him, I was like, "DJ, you sitting down?" And I told him, he was like, "Holy shit, I was right."
Is he a sperm donor baby, or was he before the cancer?
He's both of them. Yeah, he was before the cancer. Yep. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Kids
who was your
say
dad?
that all the time, though. I mean, kids, you're adopted.
Right.
You're the, like, it's
Yeah.
just a thing that kids say to their siblings.
I
Yeah.
thought I was adopted. I went through a phase in therapy. We went to family therapy, where I would
Went
ask,
to
"How do you
family
know if
therapy?
you're adopted?" Because I look exactly like my father.
I know,
There's
you-
no way I was adopted.
You just want to be special.
I wanted to be special.
You want to be special and you want to be complicated.
I wanted to be complicated, but I wasn't. I was a very
So
simple.
you grew up to be complicated.
Yeah, I know. I grew up to be the same
That was
fucking
your
simpleton
trauma.
I was. Yeah,
Yeah, you're just a simple guy.
simple fruit.
You're just very regular.
Yeah, exactly. So now your dad. What do you know about your dad?
He was a doctor. He's no longer alive. He passed away.
When?
Like 2014. So I never had the
Oh,
chance.
it's
to-
always 8 years
I
ago.
don't look like him either. It's why I don't look like anybody. Wow, you do look like your dad. Holy shit, Jim.
Yeah, I mean,
cereal. I look like
Jesus
Dahmer.
Christ. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you have a Dahmer costume on.
Yeah.
you know how annoying it would be if your kid was like insistent, like, how do I know I'm not adopted? I'd be like, fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It was when I
Yeah.
was younger.
Well, you know,
you were so annoying.
Yeah, I was. I was really irritating.
did you? But you got the attention you deserved, and you got the love you deserved.
Oh, more than enough. More
wow.
than my
so
share.
that's what that does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't any good.
Wow. Yeah. Either way, you're fucked.
Yeah.
However your parents were, you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes there is fuckery in the genetics. It's just like, you know what? We did everything that we could.
Yeah.
And they still got all fucked up. What are you gonna do?
How your childhood was good too.
My childhood was good. Yeah.
Wow, two
Yeah.
guys with great childhoods.
I have good parents. Yeah, they cared a lot of mental illness, a little bit of alcoholism outside of the
bad.
house.
Okay, yeah.
No big deal. That's
Yeah, out there at the
extended
bar,
out.
who gives a
big
shit?
deal.
A little
Yeah.
too much doting on young Sam.
Oh.
First of all,
Diddle ya?
you first
Doting or
of all,
diddling?
you weren't there, so
a
you
little,
don't know.
A little, am I
Maybe he
crazy?
was.
And by the way, I am special, so I get why they were doting.
Right.
Am I wrong,
right.
Travis? A little too much doting?
No, your mother saved your hair in Tupperware.
It was unusually
Why?
long.
Yeah, very healthy
It
childhood.
was unusually long.
Wow, wow.
Saved his hair in
And-
Tupperware.
By the way, Travis
that's a
thinks
little weird.
Travis thinks that my mother was doting because she stayed with the family.
Mine stayed
Someone's
until I
mom,
was
someone's mom was an
21.
ungrateful
Yeah.
whore.
Travis's mom abandoned his family.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a bitch.
So
I was
Travis-
well raised by that point.
Travis is-
Because you raised yourself, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
it's
mother
okay.
fucking
It's
road
okay.
runnered through a door.
Yeah.
He got out of there.
yeah. Literally just living in the house is doting.
Wow.
according
Yeah.
to-
Right.
From Travis's
right.
perspective. So
According to
Your,
a lot
your
of our-
mother's more doting than others.
mine is, well,
Yeah.
she cares.
Yeah.
You know,
I had
she
to
did
work
good
at a
job.
flea market from age like 6 to 10.
Selling what?
We would go through people's trash and sell stuff,
Wow.
and we would
you just-
auction off piles of junk. Yeah.
would
we
you tell
go to-
people it was from the garbage?
No, I would cry and be embarrassed. It was awful.
You
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah, because kids will, your classmates will tease you for that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're the garbage picker.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Exactly what they said.
Garbage picker. And when you are actually picking through the garbage,
Yeah, I should have said, well, your parents shouldn't throw out such great shit. But
Right.
what I did say was, you're right, I'm awful.
Yeah.
That was how you guys made money.
Yeah. Well, my dad was a retired Navy, and then after the Navy, he had these weird string of jobs. He just like had the weird. He He swept parking lots like a street sweeper. He worked at Domino's. He got held up twice. He was a chief in the Navy. He just it was weird. It was very weird. And then finally we arrived at the flea markets. And we had a store front at the flea market.
But it probably taught you to be very entrepreneurial.
Nah, just taught me to be ashamed of myself in every way.
Gotcha.
Much.
Gotcha. It taught you that you were scum. Dirt.
Yeah, just trash.
Garbage.
Unworthy of love and affection.
But
Or even a glance.
Even the podcast succeeding, like even as much you guys have had tremendous success.
You revolutionized podcasting. Let's say it what it is.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes.
And still, wherever I went, there I was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. The tears never leave you. The tears never leave you.
Does it make you more sad to be like, okay, even after both creative and financial success, and all the great things, a car, a wonderful apartment, great food, a beautiful dog, this life that I would dream of having, I don't feel better. Does that make you feel worse?
Well, now say it like that, asshole. Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay.
No, the thing is, I'm sad. I'm like, so when you're a kid, I know all about childhood trauma. I've studied it, basically. I feel like I have a degree in it because I finally figured out that's what it was. Like, that's what it was. And I've had, like, shit. So it wasn't all, like, flea markets and, like, Krystyna sad. So it was, like, serious shit that I did. When you're a kid, you don't allow yourself to feel that way. It's like your body's kind of genius. Your brain's genius in that way. But then when you're an adult, you either act like an asshole or you cry and then you move on.
Right.
Crying and moving on is what I'm doing.
You hold it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get past it as a kid. You just hold it.
Exactly.
You're not ready to process it.
You process it as an adult.
Yeah.
And that's,
It's
so my
always there.
crying is the processing.
Right.
How many times did she try to kill herself? Was it both parents or just your mom?
Just my mom.
How many, more than once?
Yeah. Yeah.
Were they sincere attempts or were they more emotional, crazy outbursts?
I actually think they were manipulative attempts. Yeah. And
that's a bipolar thing, right?
Well, no, it's a narcissism thing.
Yeah.
But
a lot of times those things are coupled.
Yeah. Learning,
narcissism,
which I didn't realize. And then you go, okay, well, look, she wasn't given the love that she needed when she was a kid. So if anything, it's not anybody's fault. I'm not mad. I'm just gonna stop the cycle.
Yes,
but that involves a lot of crying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And sleep
just
eating.
Cry and
Toasters
sleep
on the
eat and just
balcony. Yeah.
Wail.
Do you tell her this?
I've tried. She doesn't hear it when I say it. She just doesn't.
Narcissists are really
can't get through to them.
They're hateable.
You have
I'm
a lot
sorry
of
to say.
You have a lot of sensitivity to narcissists. Yes?
I literally think that they're the cause of the fucking cancerous situation we're in.
I think you're absolutely right.
Narcissism.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why, like, not to get political, but like, with the reason why people were obsessed with Trump was because he has narcissistic personality traits.
Clearly.
So people are like, "Ooh, I see myself for the first time reflected in a powerful guy."
That's interesting.
Narcissist jerks off to that. Like, that's so that's kind of what that made me totally understand the fandom around him.
Yeah, that's true. Because then it's like, and it makes it all okay too. It's like you don't have to work on it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, right?
I can be my scumbag self because look at that guy. He doesn't give a shit.
And his problem was he didn't know how to hide. I think a lot of them have that, like beyond just power hungry. I think a lot of them are narcissists, but he just didn't. He wasn't good at hiding it because he never
Not
had
at all.
to.
Exactly.
In the business world, you don't have to hide it. You can walk in and throw your dick on the table, say "fuck it," this is what you're signing. But the politicians are very smart. They know how to smile and put it,
Shake
and
hands.
hide who they really are.
Yeah.
So when you're a kid and you witness your mom doing stuff like that, make it so that you go like, oh, I don't want to upset her too much because it'll drive her to do this.
On alert. You're on alert. And
which,
so
like,
what
no
happens,
kid can actually, that's so much pressure.
It's so much stress on your nervous system. And also, too, it makes you focus on everybody else and not yourself.
Right.
And then you grow up and you're like, I don't know who the fuck I am. I have like a cardboard personality because I never fucking...
It's all outward behaviors. You're not,
Are you a good girlfriend or are you
a fantastic girlfriend?
One of the
best.
all-time great.
The best. I'm such a good girlfriend.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Right. Very loving, very like independent, and also hosting Guys Who Fuck for almost 8 years. I know all about the fun sex shit. I won't judge you at all with critical approach to sex. Mm-hmm. We are by talking about it for 8 years so much and interviewing people of all kinds of backgrounds.
Right.
with
No hang-ups. Like,
yeah, not really.
Right.
No,
because you've explored everything.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And you've heard everything, and you've
heard everything. Nothing shocks me. Nothing is too sad. I've heard the darkest shit. I mean, dark stuff. Weird stuff, like just everything.
Yeah.
It's all fun.
And then people who think they're dark, but they're like, oh, you fucking dullard.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes.
Go line a ditch and
sometimes, I want to be spanked. Fucking
that's
what are you,
it.
5th grade?
Yeah.
That's little Jimmy trying to find himself, trying to be interesting.
Yeah.
The sexual version. Like, you are actually interesting sexually.
Except that was genuine, yeah. I did want it.
Where does the spanking thing come from?
Oh, I'm not big on spanking. I mean, it was just one more thing but that's not a big thing for me, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm fine doing it if the person's into it. I like another person's deviance.
Yeah.
That, like, whatever they're kind of into, like if they're dominant, if as long as it's genuine and secret, I like it.
Yeah.
I like a genuine secret. Yeah.
This other side that you don't expose to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with whatever direction they're coming from. I'm open to it, because to me, the part that's sexy is the fact that it's real and it's a secret.
Yeah,
And they're letting me know it. It's hot.
Yeah.
So if somebody was like, I hope you don't think I'm gross, but would you lay down some garbage bags?
Oh, yeah. I'm a good guy. But I'm so dumb, I probably just fell for it a bunch of times. Here's my sexy secret. I like when guys hand me money. Ooh, thanks. I'd be happy to participate.
Can you put this butt plug with a feather on the end of it up your ass, please?
I would do that, but without the feather. I don't like tickle
the
things.
feather would make you fucking...
Yeah, I don't like fun Mae West shit.
Yeah, a little tickle for Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't. Tickling is the one. I've tried a lot, but tickling never. Like
it's too
tickling, no.
silly.
Is it
You don't
out
want
of
too
control?
silly.
It just doesn't turn me on. Like, I hate being tickled.
Okay.
I just don't enjoy it. It wouldn't make me feel sexy or whatever. It's a big fetish for people too.
Yeah,
Huge.
yeah.
Either doing it or having it done.
And sometimes they just want to tickle you and they don't even want to fuck you. It's just
wanna
tickle. I'm like, that's easy.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Absolutely.
Yeah, that stuff weirds me out more than the full-on sex
Sure.
stuff. Like when people
does,
just
yeah.
want to tickle or like cuddle people
Yeah.
who just want to cuddle.
Well, that's not bad because human touch is a necessity. Like a human touch.
If you want to cuddle with your significant other or
right.
something like that,
What if
that's
you don't have
fine.
one?
If you just want to go on a cuddle date,
Yeah.
I'm like, there is something bad happening.
So I got a male sex worker once. I hired and I realized for the first time I felt powerful. Like, I'm like, you do what I say.
a gigolo.
Yeah. And he was really sweet, really nice guy, gorgeous, hot, like nice. And I was like, you want to cuddle? I didn't ask him that. I did want to cuddle.
Yeah,
so I'm
I
like,
get it.
How many times did you see him?
Only once.
Oh, just the one time.
Yeah.
It's I did a cuddle. I did cuddlers twice.
Like you paid for a cuddler?
Just to see what it was like. I wasn't
Yeah.
desperate to cuddle, but I wanted to see what
It's
that
interesting.
It was interesting.
I can get behind
I was
that.
a little turned on by it. We had clothes on. It
Were you
wasn't
big spoon or little spoon? Because I've heard guys like being the little spoon lately, and I'm like, huh?
Probably when you're paying somebody, you want to be the little spoon because that's when you can expose your vulnerabilities.
Right, and see try this on for size.
Well, we
Right.
were
you
laying
can't be like that with a girlfriend because then she'll think you're less of a man.
right.
face
I don't
to
wanna be a
face.
cook.
Yeah.
like face and neck laying. Like we were both facing the same way.
Oh, that's
and just like
nice.
touching and rubbing, and it was sexy but not dirty. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like there was
right,
no
right,
genital
right.
touching.
It was more sensual.
Yeah, it was really nice. But I only did it twice. I was like, all right,
How long did you cuddle for?
an hour.
Did you talk?
A little bit, not much. It was more
That's
relaxing and touching
so-
somebody.
That's nice.
So long to
Well,
cuddle,
that's like
though.
you pay to get a massage for
And
an
you're
hour.
touching. Yeah, you're touching somebody.
Yeah.
It was nice. But again, you don't touch their. You could be dirty, but felt good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It just seems like a long time to cuddle and then be like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, I would get
cuddling
awkward.
now. Yeah.
I would be like, you want to? What's your favorite show or whatever?
If
Yeah,
I
especially since every time like we're kind of like my face was by her ear, and every time I would like touch her, she would start counting down 9 minutes.
Oh wow,
It was okay. It was worth doing.
Yeah.
How was the sex with the gigolo?
it was great. He
Gigolo was
picked
it
me up.
1970?
I love the phrase
Yeah.
gigolo.
He wore bell bottoms.
Troy
yes.
used to be a gigolo for a period of time.
Really?
Yes, he
Wait,
would accept
I
gifts
knew
and
that, I think.
vacations for
Yeah.
sex.
Oh yeah,
He would
that's
perform
just
sex
like.
for gifts and vacations. Yes.
And clothes.
And
Good
clothes.
for you.
And clothes
Good
for my
for you.
friends.
Appreciate
Oh,
that.
that's so nice. He's in it for the
Yeah.
community.
He's a good guy.
He's in it
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, he's a good
community.
dude.
I've had women buy me clothes to not fuck them.
Just put them on. Put more on.
Yeah, here's a pair of socks. Keep your hands off me.
What else can you pay someone to do that's not sex that is sexual? Cuddling, that's very interesting. I wonder if they have male cuddlers.
Oh,
You
they
just
do.
get a call up a guy for
I
it.
saw that they
Yeah.
did. Yeah, they're weird looking though.
What website is this?
I don't remember. It's been like 5 years.
Okay, well, if you remember, text
I
me.
don't remember. Yeah,
I'm
I find
curious about that.
I find the Findom stuff so
Crazy.
Oh my God, where they just yell at you to spend money?
Like I talked to a lady once.
All
that-
right.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
He did.
Thank
Fucking
you. It took a
swinging
lot of
dick
courage,
Damn.
but I did it. But she said that like she'd have this guy that they would meet up physically, like in person, and like it would be like pouring rain, and she would
Nice.
make him drive to an ATM. Then he would have to get out of the car in the pouring rain, go to the ATM outside, take out the maximum amount, hand her the cash, and then that would be their interaction. Like there wouldn't
absolutely do that.
Yeah.
100%.
Like there was, I won't say who it was actually because she might not want me to,
Yeah.
even though I think she said it on the air. But there's one person who like was out of the business for like a year.
The Findom business?
She was
Adult
like,
business.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
okay.
doing porn also, but she was like out because there was just a guy that was paying for her life, like was paying her rent,
Right.
her car, for everything. He had his own family,
Whoa.
and is the whole time just funding her to live.
And they didn't fuck?
for a year, never fucked.
Wow,
Never
that's
fucked.
incredible. So I bet he got off on it like
did,
it wasn't
yeah.
a fair, but then he wasn't cheating. Now that's the best of both worlds.
But don't you think that the wife would probably
Sure.
be as, if not more, pissed?
Not more,
so
but just
as long as it depends. It depends. Is the wife financially dependent on the husband? Was the husband withholding stuff from her? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, that's all money that could have went to the kids. No matter what it is.
True, I guess.
Any
Yeah,
dollar
that's-
you give this woman, you could have bought your kids with.
Like, you can
Yeah.
never say, like,
I'm a minimalist. Yeah.
should we take out college loans for the kids? Why? Just spend it on your hussy?
Right,
Oh,
right.
forget
Like,
it.
if you have money to blow, I wouldn't be pissed. But if you don't have money to blow and you're blowing it on a woman you're not even fucking,
So
go
if you
fuck
were
yourself.
if you were married to a guy and he was like, look, this is just my thing.
Yeah.
We got extra money. You
Yeah.
can give me an allowance.
oh,
But
yeah.
I just pay this woman. We don't have sex. We don't have anything. I just like it. She insults me, and then I give her money. You'd be like,
Yeah, take them off my hands, lady.
that's a hobby for you.
Yeah, go
Enjoy.
for it.
And you,
Go
but you
for
can
it.
still be with him.
That's innocent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he had talked to me about it. I respect that.
wow.
But that's a weird one. That's when I've
It's a
sent,
weird one.
I've spent a lot of money and I've sent a lot of money. But usually, like if it's something for sexy photos or like whatever,
Right.
like I
Usually
couldn't-
getting something out of it.
Yeah, it doesn't turn me on just to hand it over and go,
or even if
okay.
you're just helping a friend out or something, but not like this
That's
is what I
different.
get off on.
That's
get,
very
get
different.
off on.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
idea of going out in the rain. Even if
Yeah.
I'm fucking you, I'm not going out in the rain. That would annoy
Really?
me.
The rain?
I'm lying. Of course I would. but I'm saying like
That was the whole act. Like it was specifically, we're gonna wait until it's raining.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's as humiliating.
But the adults go through great lengths to play pretend. Because our
Yes.
fucking imagination's so fucked because we fucked it up. So
Which
I feel
goes
like
back to childhood and
Yes.
probably the fact that there's something fucked up happened to their imagination.
Exactly.
being ignored is one for some people. Like,
Oh, yeah.
There's women that like that too. Like women that
Oh, yeah.
used to want to like just be tied up. And I haven't done it. I've just talked to girls about it. And they want to like suck your dick while you're on the phone or carrying out your daily stuff.
Oh, right. Like, get off me.
Just completely ignoring them and
yeah,
like
I can see the fun
maybe
in
there's
that.
a freedom in that. Like I don't know.
Wow.
Or you just, you were ignored as a kid.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Yeah, and you're just working it out.
You're either ignored as a kid or maybe you got too much attention and you want to experience what it's like to be ignored.
Yeah.
While sucking a dick. I mean, that's fun.
I mean,
that's
there are
immersive
people-
theater.
Yeah.
It's immersive theater. There are people that have like relationships where it's like these women PayPal now.
That'd be sick.
got it. You got it.
If anyone wants me to do that and you're listening, at Krystyna Hutchinson on Instagram. I'll do that. I don't give a shit.
You will. You'll
If I don't have
demand.
to show a titty? Hell yeah.
You'll demand money from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, were you ever tempted for OnlyFans? Because so many people have gone
I
to that.
was. I
Yeah.
wanted to do one for my feet because every time I post a picture of my feet are there, I get the DMs just get flooded. Like, oh,
Really?
your feet.
I think.
And it's like, you idiot. Now I'm never going to show my feet on Instagram. Like, shut the fuck up and you'll see them.
Do you have nice feet?
Yeah, they're really nice.
What size?
8.
Oh, nice. I don't
You
have.
looking at getting an OnlyFans account?
No.
Let me sign
Well,
up.
I was going to do it and then I was going to put googly eyes on them. And then Corinne was like, that's not what you
Yeah,
do. And
that's
I'm like,
not- yeah.
all right, fine.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a
I'm
foot
not cut out
fetish.
for
But I like feet, but I'm not like I haven't paid attention to feet in a long time.
I mean, there are people that have become millionaires on OnlyFans for.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Lightning
You know
fast.
what? I was seeing a guy who had really nice feet, and it made me go, "Oh, wait, why do I like your feet? Ew! I like want to
Yeah.
lick your feet. What the fuck?
Are-
Because it's a rarity.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, women don't fetishize feet.
No,
Maybe it's because guys' feet are so gross generally.
but I realized we were talking about this on Guys Who Fuck not that long ago. But like, you ever toe finger a gal?
Toe finger a gal. I don't know
Yeah.
that I have.
Have you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I knew it. I was like, Troy's gonna come in.
Do you think I'm kind of a dweeb for not even?
I mean, Sam's never even eaten an ass.
What the
Yeah, isn't it
fuck?
crazy?
You're-
Exactly.
Oh my god, Sam.
Never eaten
I'm
an ass.
sorry. That's awful.
I don't want you to judge
That's
me for
awful.
it.
Yeah.
Disappointing, isn't
Can't
it?
even look
Yeah,
at
he's
you.
never pulled someone off a bidet and then just shoved his in there to finish the job.
I mean, I'm not here to be judged.
What a coward.
Yeah.
What a coward.
I know, what a goody two shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm waiting for either. I just
May West motherfucker.
Yeah.
we just had our 10th wedding anniversary too. If
Your
you're not gonna,
ass,
if you're not
man.
gonna do it on the 10th anniversary, I don't know when you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
right?
that's the ass eating anniversary.
That's what it is.
You should do it.
Yeah, at least once.
I think it's over. I think
Do you
that
have any
ship has sailed.
sexual like
Sam, there's no
Darkness?
sexual to Sam.
First of all, you
Yeah.
haven't seen it because believe not Troy, I don't find you sexually appealing.
I've been around you a long time. I've been around girls around you.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Sam do like a regular sex thing, like meaning.
Nor will you.
No,
quite
no.
frankly.
I don't mean that, but I mean the thing you do with your buddy, where like if a girl walks by, you grab your dick and you shake it and say, "I bet she'd like to
All right.
jump on this joker."
Wow. Well, both of you suck. You just chase her down the hall, grabbing your dick.
What? I'm being a gentleman. I'm pursuing. It's chivalry. Yeah.
But no, just that thing where you see somebody and you go, "I'd love to fuck her." You know?
Yeah. You don't even do that? He doesn't even do that?
Well, I mean, I don't know that I've verbally expressed that. I'm sure I've thought that about people.
Oh,
I'd like
wow.
to
I wonder,
be intimate with that
Wow,
person.
yeah, that's probably what you say in your head, too.
Maybe after I get to know her a little bit, I'll
Right,
think that.
you
know?
chick.
But me and Troy on the way to the bathroom would name 8 girls we would like to fuck.
Is that distracting? Like, so you guys are opposite ends of the spectrum. Like,
That's
you
right,
are-
the spectrum is
your
wide.
sexuality
We're
is
both
like
on it.
empty, but your glass is overflowing.
Yeah.
Does it
By
run
the
your
way,
life?
by the way, that's not exactly an
Okay.
portrayal. I have 2 children.
Yeah.
There's
You did it
direct
twice.
evidence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got 4-door car.
Yeah.
You can welcome them in.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, but I've left it in twice confirmed.
Yes.
Wow.
And you have to imagine more.
Yeah, I
A lot
guess.
of times you don't get pregnant on the first try.
Yeah.
Right.
No one
know,
bats
right.
1,000.
That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
just science. So
Yeah,
you can
of course.
imagine.
Yeah.
I have been intimate
Okay. Wow.
a couple of times.
Ooh, I'm so aroused.
So
Sliding
I
off my chair here.
See?
Yeah.
This is
Ugh.
this is guys we fucked right here. This
Yeah.
is
I
this is
envy that
intense.
though. I envy
Do you?
the yes, because it's so nice just to be so turned on just by the prospect of putting it in. Like it's an enviable.
Oh.
Like I would love to. Think
I
that
haven't
way.
lost that.
Yeah, it's great.
Like that feeling in high school where it's like, oh my God.
Wow.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
that is
get to have
nice.
some sex with a girl. That's incredible. I still feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
that's good.
my
Just
God.
happy to be
It's gonna
here.
happen.
Right.
Happy to be here.
Right.
This is gonna be a great start to finish. You can get it done in 7 minutes.
I'm happy to be here, guys. A good partner.
I'm a great
so
partner.
that's good.
Yeah.
Your wife chose wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put in the work. Not gonna keep you up all night. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like,
right,
It's
right.
like we can get it in real quick.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about you cheating because you're just happy to be
What
in
am I
bed
gonna-
with a lady.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You
Exactly.
know,
Yeah,
guts
Sam's
for
not a
cheating.
cheater.
Thank you. You guys think you're saying I'm loyal?
I think there's just maybe a lack of interest.
What do you mean?
Well, what's this saying? Is that you're only as good as your options?
Yeah. That's it. That's it. People are like, "Have you ever cheated on your wife?" I'm like, "How does one
Yeah.
cheat on their?
Cheat.
How does that happen? I don't understand how." That's never come up as an option. I don't understand how that would happen.
Yeah, if you were in the Ashley Madison league, I'd be shocked.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I wasn't. I wasn't worried when that leak came down. I wasn't worried. Me and Hunter Biden.
99 fucking men and 1 woman. I mean, that's a terrible fucking sight.
Yeah. No, you'd be surprised. There's actually just as many women.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, there's
thanks.
not.
Yeah,
Nah, there's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to get to. There's a lot of 3-way apps now, but like
Yeah.
dating, you could date a couple. I kind of want to do that.
Ah.
I kind of want to date a couple.
Like it feels like you can do that and be kind of non-committal.
Yeah.
Like, right? Because a lot of that commitment is coming from their end.
Right.
If it doesn't work out, you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
You live your life as a solo person.
Yeah.
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 I could see
It could be fun.
it being fun.
Yeah.
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 Well, do you want a nice guy or do you want something like sometimes you got to figure out what we want too. Like,
I know. I don't know. I want to get rid of these tears for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm on the tail end of it. Honestly, I'm on the tail end of it.
Okay.
Yeah, which is great. But yeah, I do. A guy to date would be really fun. I dated a guy. The guy I dated for 7 years was like a nerd about sex, which
Oh,
was
no.
awesome. No,
Oh, you
it was
liked
great.
it?
No, it was great.
Oh.
Well, if that's
It
what
was
you
really
like.
great. No, but just like, what can we do? Like, how can we take it to the next level? Like, just like.
Oh, not a
sex is
nerd as in
important.
prudish.
No, not prudish. No. I'm
Oh.
talking like ropes. Like, let's get like toys and weird shit. And like, have you ever used this? And let's try that. Yeah. Like nerdy about sex. And so
Oh.
that to me, I'm like, okay, that is my bare minimum. I need that
Jesus
because
Christ.
that's a good trait. Yeah, we would
Yeah.
never work, Sam.
No.
They have to explore.
No, you
Be
mean-
open.
you mean
yeah,
like-
and be pursuant. Like, I want to try something sexual that's
jeez.
fun. Like,
like nerdy about sex, like how I'm nerdy about professional wrestling.
yes,
I
exactly.
guess. Okay, now I
exactly.
understand.
Yes.
Now I
yes,
understand.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm probably more passionate about professional wrestling. It
Yeah,
probably
that
wouldn't
makes
work.
sense.
It
Yeah, you
probably-
gotta. I'm more passionate about professional wrestling face.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm not big on tying someone up. I had one girlfriend many years ago wanted me to tie her up, so I tied her hands and she started crying.
Sometimes that's part of it. Sometimes people cry.
No, it
Oh, it's bad?
reignited something, so I
Oh, no.
untied her.
Oh shit.
I don't like
Jerked
that.
the other room. For Pete's sake.
Like a trooper.
Yeah.
Just go jerk off in the toilet.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Here's a tissue. Give me 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
I was not happy.
I'd like
No.
to see you and a Dom hang out.
Well, because I'm like,
You're already turning into a sub, you cuck.
Yeah, he was.
but I also
Yeah.
feel like I'd be like, what do you? Why? Why would I?
No,
you know,
you'd be all like,
get down on all fours
Yeah.
or what? How about no?
There's nothing
are you
worse than
Jewish?
No, I.
Oh, you're
but I
acting,
do
you're
have
acting
that
like it.
Yeah.
neurosis.
Why would I do
would I
that?
do
I don't want
The
to.
floor is dirty.
Yeah, no.
You
No.
turn into a Jewish man.
Yeah, I can give you a solid 7 minutes of
In
great
heaven.
of great pleasure, great wonderful pleasure. But after that,
Yeah.
like the bells and whistles, no. You're not gonna get it.
There's nothing sexier than a good Dom and nothing worse than a by-the-book cheesy Dom. Nothing worse. I've had both. Like, where
What
you...
do you do when it's cheesy?
well, slave. Oh.
It's a caricature. Yeah,
It's so... I'm not a slave. Read the room, shithead.
yeah. You said that.
No, of course, but it was just...
It's like sitting down for a meal and it sucks, and you're like, what a fucking waste.
What do you do? Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had it's the subtlety of it. It's people being genuine
Yeah.
and really meaning it when they say things like that was hot.
Yeah, because you can't just have one. If you're a dom, you can't just have one act
Yeah.
that you do for everybody, right?
Right. Yes.
Like, this is my act, and I go and no, you have to read like people. and
Yeah,
what's gonna-
yeah.
I'm a superior female. Oh, character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I
That's
see
not-
through
and,
this.
and you should be able to get. I mean, I guess you shouldn't be able to get your money back. I guess because you're not
Yeah,
not
it's-
necessarily signing a contract saying it's going to be genuine.
Very tough. It's very tough to get your money back.
Yeah. You've never.
But I
have
do-
you ever? I mean, you can
No.
never.
Miss, I'd like a refund.
Yeah.
Yes, my Groupon. No, I had
That'd be
one-
so sad for the lady too.
Yeah,
That's just
that
an
would be a
insulting
bummer.
thing to say. Like, I don't, and it's not you as a human being.
Right.
You're just very
Yes.
bad at this.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you were a dinner, I would send it back.
Yeah.
Sexually-
Right. That's a good way to say
Yeah.
it. That's a good way to say it. Ease the blow.
But some guys like to lick dungeon floors.
Right.
Like, I mean, I can't even comprehend it. Like, with the stuff people like.
Licking a floor.
The dirty floor.
Yeah.
The corner of a dirty floor.
Yeah.
No.
Dirty shoes.
Yeah. There's some crazy kinks out there. Some people get off on squishing bugs.
Squishing bugs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Sexually?
crunching on bugs. Yeah, it's wild. And then we interviewed one girl on the podcast that said she sold her poop in a Tupperware container.
What?
Three times.
I'll tell you what.
She owns 2 homes.
That what's her face from 90 Day
Stephanie.
Fiance? That's her next move.
Stephanie Mateo, I think her name is.
Yeah, she's sold farts in jars.
Yeah.
Titty sweat she's been
So
selling.
funny.
Tit
That's
sweat.
incredible.
She's definitely gonna sell shit in Tupperware.
Yeah. Why not? You shouldn't anyway. You might as well put it in a little baggie.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
I
have
mean,
to
I'm not
pee.
interested. But
We
all
should-
right, well,
a
let's
quick
take a
break
break.
and stick- hang out.
Krystyna Hutchinson is hanging out with us, of course. You know Krystyna from Guys We Fucked, available weekly on all podcast platforms. You can also listen to the Voices in Our Heads podcast with additional episodes available at patreon.com/Krystyna Hutchinson. And, of course, our special day is the special that she and Corinne did, available now at the Guys We Fucked YouTube channel.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Thanks.